I am RC Robbin. Thank you for joining me. Please like the video. Please subscribe to the channel. So this is, okay, imagine if the actors from the Marvel Cinematic Universe were to play Major League Baseball against legends past and present, and that's what you'd have here. No simulated games, no skipped innings, all 162 games plus on YouTube. And I say plus because I expect to make the playoffs and hopefully make the World Series. So I don't know how many games this is going to be. Right now, this is game number 99 of 162. Let's rock and roll. Let's start this up. These are your lineups. So I hit, I pitch, I field. I do not run the bases. I let the computer run the bases for me. I play the game on the difficulty setting of All-Star, which is somewhere in the middle. I'm not looking to show off. That's basically... just looking to have a good time, have some fun. Imagine that the Avengers are playing baseball. And of course they do play-by-play, so close your ears now. You've been warned. Live from Crosley Field, it's not a beautiful day for baseball as the Milwaukee Brewers visit the Hollywood Avengers. On the mound for the Avengers, Chris Pratt, also known as Star-Lord or Peter Quill, in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. He's 12-2 this season, 3.53 earned run average. And leading off for the Milwaukee Brewers is Alan Trammell, the shortstop, 292, 24 homers, 61 runs batted in. Here comes the first pitch of the ballgame. A little late on the fastball, 95 on the radar gun. The count is no balls and one strike. Alan Trammell played in the 1980s for the Detroit Tigers. Won a World Series with the Tigers in 1984. And it is short center field racing. Oh, over the shoulder catches Tom Holland. Nice play for the first out. Spider-Man, Spider-Man. Starting lineup for the Milwaukee Brewers. Alan Trammell's at short, Jeff McNeil is at second, Lou Gehrig's at first. Luis Gonzalez is in left, Mitch Haniger's in right. Third baseman is Rafael Devers. Designated hitter is Daniel Murphy. Byron Buxton, center, and sent the catcher batting ninth. Behind home plate is Roberto Perez. Jeff McNeil, 330, 17 homers, 51 runs batted in, left-handed hitter. Steps up there with one out here in the top of the first inning. Fastball's in there, strike one. The Avengers are 65-33. That's good for first place in the National League West. The Avengers have taken the place of the San Diego Padres in the NL West, and they have a lead over the second place Los Angeles Dodgers. Knuckleball floats in there. Count is quickly no balls and two strikes on McNeil. And he lines it foul up the first third base line. Count remains 0-2. Steady rain here to start the ball game. Hopefully there will be no interruptions in this contest. Out in front of the fastball, pulls it down the right field line. Out of play, strike two. Count. So still 0-2. 0-2. And he pulls the changeup again down the right field line. Chris Pratt is Star-Lord in the Guardians of the Galaxy franchise. That's a deep drive to right. Back goes Batista to the track. The wall. Back to the wall. He makes the catch for the second out. So McNeil almost put one into the seats, but not quite far enough. So two down. Up steps the Yankee legend Lou Gehrig. 321, 34 homers on the season. Here comes the pitch. Fastball in there, strike one. Obviously, Lou Gehrig is a National League All-Star this season in this fictional franchise. Knuckler floats in there, inside. Count evens at 1 ball and 1 strike. Earl Hendricks is the home plate umpire calling balls and strikes. No idea if he's real or fake. Have not a clue. Just gets a piece of the circle change. The count falls to 1 ball and 2 strikes. 2 outs, bases empty, top of the first. No score here at Crosley Field. That's a deep drive to right. Back goes Batista to the track. Looking up. Oh, he makes the catch at the warning track to retire the side. It's a 1-2-3 inning for the Brewers after half inning of baseball here at Crosley Field. It's the Brewers nothing, The Avengers come into bat. This is Avengers baseball. On the mound for the Milwaukee Brewers is Jake Faria. He is an opener. He's a bullpen guy. First start of the season. His record in the bullpen's 5-1 with a 2.69 earned run average. And he will face Anthony Mackie, 319, 14 homers, 54 RBIs. Anthony Mackie plays Sam Wilson in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. That's a line drive the other way. Base hit, and it will go all the way to the left field wall. Rounding first and heading to second. Cut the check. That's Anthony Mackie with a leadoff double, his 22nd of the season. And let's watch this replay. Again, he just hits it over that third baseman's head, Rafael Devers, and it heads to the 3-2-8 sign in left field. Next up, Tom Holland, Spider-Man, 374 batting average to lead the National League. 12 homers, 61 runs batted in. Slow bouncer. Trammell throws to first, holds the runner at second. There's one away. Starting lineup for the Avengers, Anthony Mackie's at short, Tom Holland's at second, Robert Downey Jr.'s at first. The DH is Mark Ruffalo. Catching today is Chris Evans. Chadwick Boseman's at third, Dave Bautista's in right, Sebastian Stan is in left. And it's center field and batting ninth, Don Cheadle. Robert Downey Jr. hitting .285 with 14 homers on the season. He's got a runner in scoring position and one away. And that's a line drive, but right there is the right fielder to make the catch for out number 2. No advance. So Anthony Mackie leads off the ball game with a double. Nobody out. Now there's a double with 2 outs. Up next, the Incredible Hulk, Mark Ruffalo, 340, 22 homers, 82 RBIs to lead the ball club. He's going to need a single to get Mackie home from second. Let's see what happens. Slider outside, ball 1. Surprisingly, Mackie only has 12 stolen bases on the season with his speed. That's a ground ball up the middle and through. Rounding third and heading home is Mackie. Cut the check. Hulk smashed. It's an RBI single for Mark Ruffalo. 2-out single, and the MCU now leads 1-0. See the replay. It's like chew on some ice. Ground ball with eyes. So, up next is Chris Evans. He has a 9-game hitting streak. He's 20 for his last 41. Scalding hot. Chris Evans plays Steve Rogers in the MCU. He's hitting .324 on the season. Hulk leads off first. Here comes the pitch from Faria. And that's a line drive headed towards the left center field gap. And it will roll all the way to the wall. Rounding third and heading home is the Hulk. To throw it to the plate is not in time. It is an RBI double, or perhaps even an RBI triple for Chris Evans. He can do this all day. They're going to give him a triple on that. His third of the season. The MCU now leads 2-0. Pardon me for saying that it went all the way to the wall. Actually, the rain in the outfield caused that ball to slow down. But too much speed on the bases. Steve Rogers makes it to third base. So runner at third, 2 away here in the bottom of the first. Chadwick Boseman, 353, takes pitch high, ball 1. 353 average, 13 homers, 51 runs batted in. He is the late great Black Panther. I say late and great because we lost Chadwick Boseman to colon cancer in 2020. Fastball outside corner, count evens at 1 ball and 1 strike. May he rest in peace. May he live forever in Avengers baseball. Out in front of the split finger fastball, the count evens at 1 ball and 2 strikes. Evans leads off third. 2-0 lead for the MCU here in the bottom of the first. Oh, and he went too far. Couldn't check it. Struck him out, and the side is retired. But as I said previously, the Avengers scored twice, and at the end of 1 inning of play here at Crosley Field, it is the MCU leading 2-0. So we go to the top of the second. Up steps Luis Gonzalez, hitting .295, 37 homers, 90 RBIs. My goodness. Left-handed hitter. And that's a line drive base hit up the middle. It's a leadoff single for Luis Gonzalez. Big turn at first, but he will hold. Here's the replay. Ouch. No chance for the infielders. Next up, Mitch Haniger. 294, 19 homers, 59 RBIs. Star-Lord sets and delivers. Ground ball off the chin of the pitcher. Throws to second. Not in time. So it's going to be called an infield single for Mitch Haniger. And just like that, the Milwaukee Brewers are threatening with 2 on and nobody out here in the top of the second. Rafael Devers, at third baseman, steps to the plate. 254 average, 15 homers, 43 runs batted in. Left-handed hitter against the lefty Star-Lord. Fastball 95 on the radar gun is in there for strike 1. This is Avengers Baseball. I am RC Robbin. Thank you for joining me. Please like the video. Please subscribe to the channel. Knuckleball high and tight. Count evens at 1 ball and 1 strike. Knuckler looked like it was a strike, but pulled the ball by the home plate umpire. Count is 2-1. And he slices it in the air down the left field line, out of play. Count will even at 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 on, nobody out, top of the second. MCU has a 2-0 lead, but the Milwaukee Brewers are threatening. Here's the pitch. Low, full count, 3-2. On deck is the designated hitter, Daniel Murphy. And that's a line drive base hit the other way. Bautista comes up throwing, so they hold the runner at third. But it's the bases loaded and nobody out for the Brewers. Devers lines a pitch between first and second. Hit it so hard that the runner from second could not score. They go station to station. 3 straight hits for the Brewers. So again, bases loaded, nobody out for Daniel Murphy, hitting .210, 2 homers, 18 runs batted in. Fastball outside corner, strike 1. Big moment in the game for Star-Lord and the Avengers. Little out in front of the knuckleball. Count is quickly no balls and 2 strikes on Daniel Murphy. Misses low with the cut fastball. Count is 1 ball and 2 strikes. And he slices it high and deep down the right field line. Is it? It is foul. That was almost a grand. It was a few feet from being a grand slam home run, but just a foul ball. Count is 1 ball and 2 strikes. And he pulls the cut fastball foul down the right field line. And we'll do it again. Again gets a piece to stay alive. And it's a ground ball base hit. 1 run will score. The second run makes the turn at third and heads home. The throw to the plate is not in time. It is a 2-run single for Daniel Murphy. And this ball game is tied at 2 here in the top of the second inning. Here's the replay. Hits a ground ball between short and third. Close play on that second run scoring. Nice throw from the outfield from Sebastian Stan. Next up is Byron Buxton, the center fielder, 213, 8 homers, 30 RBIs. The manager will go to the mound and talk to Chris Pratt to calm him down. Still nobody out here in the top of the second, so this isn't going well. Fastball, strike 1. So runners are at first and second, nobody out. 2-2 ball game here in the second inning. And he tries for the suicide squeeze. Well, actually a bunt base hit, pardon me. Count is quickly no balls and 2 strikes on Buxton. Strike 3 called. Froze him on the knuckleball. That's the first out of the inning. First strikeout of the game for Chris Pratt. Next up is the catcher, the number 9 hitter, Roberto Perez. 221, 12 homers, 33 RBIs. 2 runners on, 1 out. Fastball in there, strike 1. 97 on the radar gun. Circle change floats in there, strike two. Two quick strikes on Perez. Swing and a miss. He struck him out on the cutter. So 2 strikeouts. Makes it 2 outs with runners on base. Here's the pitch. A little low, but that's just defeated him. Beat him head to head. Power versus power. So the lineup turns over for the Brewers. Alan Trammell, who popped out in the first, is up for his second plate appearance. He is runner in scoring position at second. Fastball in there, strike one. That is the go-ahead run. Alan's hitting .291 on the season. And that's a line drive. He's rounding third and he's heading home. The throw to the plate is in time. Tracks the destroyer, throws him out at the plate, and the side is retired, and the tie is held after an inning and a half of baseball here at Crosley Field. Score is tied at 2. This is Avengers baseball. So, speaking of great throws, Dave Bautista leads off the bottom of the second, takes it high and outside for ball 1. Dave's hitting .320. He has 11 homers on the season. Great throw from the outfield to gun him down. Fastball inside and high. Count is 2 balls and no strikes. Dave Bautista plays Drax the Destroyer in the Guardians of the Galaxy franchise. And that is a fly ball to left. Gonzalez makes the catch, 1 away. Defensive alignment for the Brewers in the outfield from left to right. We have Luis Gonzalez, Byron Buxton, and Mitch Haniger. And in the infield, Rafael Devers, Alan Trammell, Jeff McNeil, Lou Gehrig, and Roberto Perez. Next up, Sebastian Stan, the Winter Soldier, 278, 7 homers, 27 RBIs. A little late on the fastball, fouls it down the right field line, strike 1. Brand new ball game. Game's tied at 2 here in the bottom of the second. Slices down the right field line, out of play. Foul ball. Count is quickly no balls and 2 strikes on the Winter Soldier. Coffee time, Mr. Outlander. Welcome to the stream. Slider outside. Count is 1 ball and 2 strikes. 2-2 ball game here in the second game of a 3-game set between these 2 ball clubs. Ground ball deep in the hole. It's short. Trammell, long throw, not in time. It'll be an infield single for Bucky Barnes. 1 out single for Sebastian. Next up is the number 9 hitter Don Cheadle, who's hitting .304 on the season. And he's a little late on that pitch. Drives it to left, but Luis Gonzalez is there to make the catch, 2 away. Lineup turns over for the Avengers. Anthony Mackie had a double and a run scored his first at-bat. Runner leads off first. Big lead at first. Pitches in the dirt. Count is 1 ball and no strikes. Anthony Mackie is the new Captain America in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. If you don't know that, get a late pass. You need to watch Falcon and the Winter Soldier. Slider in there, strike 1. Count is 1 ball and 1 strike. You need to get Disney Plus, and you need to watch the Disney Plus Marvel Cinematic Universe TV shows. Oh no, they get him off. They caught him. And the side is retired. Nice pickoff move from Faria. And the side is retired. So at the end of 2 innings of play, this ball game is tied at 2. This is Avengers baseball. So we go to the top of the third. Up steps Jeff McNeil, second baseman, who flew out to the track in his first at-bat. Chris Pratt sets and delivers. Checks a swing, but inside corner, strike 1.